Hey, Emily, I think it's time to talk about Justin. Lately, he's been starting to slack a lot more in his school life. I feel like his grades are slipping. He also hangs out with his friends very often. Don't you think that you spoiled him?
Huh? Justin has been slacking? That's not like him at all. Are you sure that you didn't look for the wrong name? The last time I checked, he was still in the top 3 of school.
Top 3? Emily, I've been talking about this to you many times. Justin has to work harder to be on top, not to be a good-for-nothing student.
Oh, don't be so hard on him. He did his best. Besides, I think that we shouldn't put too much pressure on his shoulders. He's still at an age that feels curiosity about the world. We should encourage him to try other things, not just study.
That are just the thoughts of the losers. Of the losers. He's my son. He inherits my perfect genetics, so he has to be the best. If he doesn't start acting right, he'll have to be careful about getting a job.
He's as diligent as ever. He's still a really good boy. Maybe you're just too sensitive.
Are you kidding? He's been changing more than leaves during the fall. What kind of mother are you? Can't you even do simple things like looking after and observing the kid?
You keep saying Justin has been changing, but I don't really see it.
Do you think that he found a new girl in his life? A girl must be the only explanation.
Well, Justin is going to become a college student in just the next few months. Shouldn't we give him some space to grow up? He's at an age where he's considering his social life and friends more. That's normal to have a relationship at this time. Most kids at his age have been in a relationship once or twice. Don't you remember that we've been together since we were his age?
That's totally different. I've inherited my mom and dad's best and perfect genetics to balance between studies and other things. But Justin, he only has that extraordinary genes from me and mediocrity genes from you. So he has to try harder.
I just want to say that he's doing well. It wouldn't be out of place, even if he really had a girlfriend.
Oh no, that girl can destroy his career. She'll distract Justin from achieving his goal. You need to talk to him and make him break up with that witch.
Don't be so harsh, Jack. We still don't know the reason. I think you're worrying too much. Justin knows how to schedule his time to complete everything effectively.
What are you saying? Worry about getting a career lined up, especially for a successful career like mine. He's going to choose the university next week, right? So which university does he want to attend? Harvard, Yale, or Oxford?
Well, yeah, we've been discussing this issue a lot recently. And Justin wants to come to the School of the Arts Institute.
What? Art? Do you two lose your mind? How can he become successful with that freaky decision? Don't you know this is your job to raise him properly? To make him interested in success?
But he is talented at painting and photographing. You know that. And he looks so happy when he does everything related to art. I just want to see him grow healthy and have the desire and courage to do things he likes. That's my definition of success. I think you're too tough on him, and he needs to spread his wings a bit.
Hey, I spent a huge amount to send him to one of the most famous and expensive high schools out there, not to cherish this bullshit passion. I can't let him become a failure person like you.
How can you talk like that? I have a decent job and an obedient son. I don't do anything wrong to be embarrassed about myself.
Are you talking about your teaching job? Oh, come on. What do you have to be proud of with a job that earns you only a few pennies? Your yearly salary is not equal to mine in just 2 months. Your salary, compared to mine, looks like nothing more than pocket change. Hey, money talks, you know? So Justin has to study economics.
You can't force him to do what you want. Shouldn't we be supporting him as much as we can? He doesn't want to be an entrepreneur. His dream is to become an artist.
Who cares about that useless dream? It won't feed him in the future. If he thinks he can rely on my money I swear I'll kick him out of the house.
Justin is an intelligent boy and understands how the world works. He will be able to live well, regardless of his choices. I don't think I can agree with you about his major.
The way you raised him was horrible, you know? I could have done so much better. He needed to be taught more strictly and disciplined. I should teach him that his destiny is to become a famous businessman. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. He should do it better than me.
But I just want him to have a happy life, not to follow anyone's orders. Life is for doing what he wants to do.
Oh, I shouldn't let him get in touch with people from low class. I couldn't understand why I married you. I had plenty of other options. Because of your ordinary genetics, now a great poverty of ideas is running in my family.
You can't defend me like that.
I only speak the truth. For starters, you just went to a localized training center for teachers. Then you worked as a primary teacher for a low class that was not even an international school, which couldn't even put food on the table. I just married you because I think you're a teacher. You would know how to raise a kid. And somehow, you raised that kid with no willpower or determination without ever noticing it.
Don't you ever talk to my son like that.
Well, I have that right to teach my son not to become the black sheep of the family, as his mother. And since I make a lot of money and take responsibility for everything in this household, so it's fine.
I don't think Justin sees that in you. There's no family connection between you and Justin since you never show up to any important moments in it, and you never talk to him as a father talks to a son, but more like a boss talking to his staff. You always command and order Justin to do his best in school and discuss your boring career advancement. Do you know how he was stressed out?
Ha! That's life's lesson. They'll be helpful for him when he steps into the employment market.
You even spanked him when he got second place in the math competition. You never gave Justin any love or attention, or taught him about boy matters. I'm the only one who's always there to support him. I'm sure that's affected him in the long run, more than you and I will ever know.
Your job is to remind me how good I am and compliment me, not criticize me like this. Don't forget where you get the money to buy food, clothes, and everything you have. I'm the only one who makes any amount of real money around here. So just become as virtuous and capable as you always have. You just need to convince Justin to study to become a perfect family.
No, I can't do that. Art means everything to Justin. Don't you remember that we almost lost him when he hurt himself because of depression? It was the drawing that helped Justin regain his spirit and be happy again. So I'm going to support Justin to do whatever he loves, no matter what.
You're becoming such an annoying and shameless woman. It was your fault when you indulged the child. And now, see how useless and weak he becomes.
Yeah, I'll take all the blame. But once more, I will let Justin study art. No doubt about it.
You. This is the only time I'll allow you to talk like this to me. Do you understand? Now, tell Justin that he needs to start listening to his father. From now on, I will be the one to control and make the decision for him, and you have no job here anymore.
Fine. As you wish.
Got Justin's college test results yet?
Yes, he's passed. He was even the school's entrance valedictorian.
Oh, really? Oh my God. I know it. I know that he can do it. Such an intelligent boy. I'm so proud of my son.
Whoa, this is the first time you've ever complimented him.
Well, finally he gets on the right track. He deserves to be honored today. And you won't have to cook for dinner tonight. We will hang out to celebrate. So, what colleges will he go to? Oh, let me guess. Is that Harvard?
Well, no.
Oh, then it must be Yale. Yale's economics major is pretty good too.
Actually, no.
So it could only be Oxford. That's great. I used to study there too.
Justin will attend the School of the Arts Institute as he wishes.
What? Are you kidding me? How dare you two disobey my orders? I'm going to kill you!
I told you I would do everything I needed to help him reach his dreams.
Why are you filling his head with ideas of procrastination and giving up? What are you going to do if he becomes... What if it became as poor and useless as you?
I believe in him and in everything he does. I think that he has a great talent and will soon become a famous artist.
You are a failure as a parent. Picking you as my wife is the only mistake I've made in my life. I would have been better off picking a smart woman who knows her place. You ruined my son. You made him now become a nasty thing.
Nasty thing? You can say every cruel word to me, but you never talk like this about my son. That's my precious son.
Ha! Without me, you guys would have died of starvation. It's all your fault. How can my genetics be messed up like that in another way?
I just do what a mom needs to do.
To raise a kid to become a worthless piker? Whoa, you're really great at that job.
Hey, Jack, shut up.
What did you just say?
I said, shut up.
How dare you talk to me like that? Don't forget who's the impower here.
Not anymore. I have tried to endure living in harmony with you to give my son a complete family, but you keep overstepping my limits.
Then what? What can you do? Without me, you guys will never be able to live in the outside world.
Don't be so confident about that. We'll go back to my mother's house. It's very close to the boys' school, so it'll be easier for him to attend. Especially if he never has to see your ugly face, ever. I also have enough savings to support my son's college education.
What do you mean?
Oh, I thought you said you were the smart guy. So why can't you understand what I'm saying? I want to divorce.
What? How can you say that? I will give you a chance to apologize to me, and I'll pretend this never happened.
No, Jack. I'm not saying that out of a moment of anger. I've wanted to divorce you for a long time, but I just didn't want my children to be teased by friends about not having a father. So I've been patient. But now, I have nothing to fear.
Ha ha! Fine, you can go. Anyway, I'm sick of seeing you. But Justin will have to stay with me.
No, he chooses to go with me. You can't get him to stay with you. That's illegal.
Only the poor talk on the basis of the law. I have money, and I can hire the best lawyer in this city to prove that you do not have enough financial conditions to live with him. I will raise him again in the way I want. I am his father, and he must listen to me.
It seems like you think of yourself too highly. Justin has never considered you as his father. He was the one who encouraged me to divorce you. He said that I'm the most important person to him, and that I don't have to put up with him anymore because he's grown up now, and I should live for myself.
Ha! It was you! You manipulate him against me.
No, Jack, it was you who destroyed this family. You were too engrossed in work that you abandoned our child and me. You were always thinking of using Justin as a tool to make your dreams come true, not teaching him how to become the person he wanted to be. You don't deserve to be a father.
No, you don't have the right to blame me. I'm a perfect father. Nobody can talk to me like that.
Justin and I will leave the house tonight. I will leave the divorce petition in the living room. Remember to sign it.
No, wait. You can't do that with me. Justin is my son. He has to stay with me. I have money, and I can give him money, lots of money, to retake the exam and major in economics. You know that only with me can he get the best education. Only then will its future be good. Emily, think about it.
It's too late, Jack. I think you need time to reflect on what you've done.
Emily, please. Tell Justin to stay with me.
I hope that if you remarry, You'd never make a mistake like this ever. And don't worry, we won't take a dime from you.
Emily! Hey, Emily! Please don't ignore me.
A few months later, it was reported on the radio that Jack's company went bankrupt because it invested in a ghost company. Now, Jack is being investigated by the police, has lost all his possessions, and has become homeless. Sometimes, we still see the silhouette of Jack standing, looking at my house. Later, Justin became a famous artist, and now has his own gallery. I am very happy for him. And now, I have also fulfilled my dream of traveling worldwide, and under Justin's support, I'm in a close relationship with an old friend from